Hey Ed, how's it going? Hey, you're right there. Hey Edward, how's it going? Yep, it's been an eventful day. Um, they took Kevin's body out of here this morning about 11 o'clock to the funeral home, and all of the family members and everybody that gathered here came to say goodbye to him, and um, it was eventful. What you want? Yeah. So anyway, I've been straightening everything up today, getting rid of things and yeah, just whatever. Yeah, he was 38 or 39 years old when he died. He had like four or five kids, and some of them older, some of them younger. The one little gal that that comes on here periodically says hello. Her name is Dallas, a little dark haired. She and her brother, who was like in junior high, they went with their natural mother back down to Louisiana today, so they're gone. So it's going to be kind of quiet around here for the next foreseeable future. Not looking forward to that because I'm here alone and there's just Mia and I. Hang on, Mia wants to go out, I think. I'll be right back. So here's what it is. Hey, TJ,
Uh,
dinner time?
oh yeah. How's things going over on your end today?
Well, did some cleaning up today after the event, the eventful morning.
Yeah, lot of people coming in and out.
Yep, yep. The funeral home kind of finally came. He died at 6:59 this morning. The funeral
Wow.
home came and got him about 11 or 12 o'clock. So,
Yeah, because I thought you I because I thought you were go on a little bit longer because I texted David like what happened to Paul because my phone had rang and everybody
well,
was saying bye. I was like,
because
wait,
people coming and going, I couldn't stay on,
yeah, that's understandable. So I put my because our garbage and recycling come every Monday. And then just the garbage comes on Monday and I think Wednesday or Thursday. So I put the recycling bins out there and they didn't even take them this morning. I was like, what the fuck? And like I had all the recycle was still in there. So now we gotta wait till next Monday till they come again. So I don't know what the hell. Kind of made me angry. What's going on with your TV now? What's up, Mark?
Hi TJ. Hi
How you
Paul.
doing?
hey, how you doing?
Uh,
Toning down the brightness because it looked awful bright.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's almost dark here now, and it was looking like daylight.
Yeah. That's
mhm.
crazy. This time change.
Yeah, it's only 5 o'clock, and it's already sun
Oh
Yeah,
has
it's
yeah.
starting
set, and it's
starting to
getting
get
dark
dark. Yeah.
because it's cloudy. When it's cloudy, it gets dark earlier. So
Yeah.
Our sunset I think is 4:30 at the moment.
yeah, well, what didn't help is we went back to regular Eastern time.
Yeah. Well, we did that last
So
week.
so you fall back, so you lose an hour of daylight.
Yeah. Ours went back last weekend.
Sunstar, good morning,
What's up, Brenda?
good afternoon, good evening, and everything. I hope everything's going good for you down in Florida, Brenda. Brenda, are you watching that tropical storm that's maybe going to be heading your way? But it looks like it's going to be more heading towards Captain Joe.
I think he, I think it was saying something about that earlier this morning. It said it was heading his way.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he did.
What's for dinner tonight? Do a peanut butter and jelly or what?
Got pizza.
Oh, what
Uh-huh.
is pizza?
Yeah, leftovers.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a lot of it.
So you're eating cold pizza?
Yeah, it's not too cold pizza ain't bad.
Yeah. Dominic says he'll be about half an hour late earlier.
He's going to be about a half hour late.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you doing? Oh, I thought you left at 3. Uh,
TJ's harassing the coworkers.
no, one of my she said she left it. She was supposed to leave at 3, but I guess she was coming back to like make up hours or whatever. Man, this girl, I tell you, she's scheduled to come in at a certain time. She's always fucking late, all the time. Never shows up on time.
Well,
And she
schedule,
literally,
schedule her early.
well,
She should be there on time.
well, I don't, even if we did that, she probably wouldn't even show up on time. The store opens at like 7 o'clock, but she literally lives like right across the street from the store, and she still can't make it on time.
Huh.
Well, she probably sits at home and waits for the doors to open on the shop so she knows it's open.
Yeah, she probably she normally like rolls in, like if she's scheduled like early, like at 7, she probably just shows up like at 9 or something, or 10.
Brenda says Brenda's not worried about the storm that's coming because they need the rain, and the wind and everything else is going to go further to the west, I believe, right, Brenda?
Now, don't forget, TJ, with this new job of yours, you're going to have to forget that those co-workers are friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put your supervisor's hat on, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I tend to have a problem with doing that because I always like to
You like
joke
to be
around
friends
and like,
with everybody.
yeah.
Well, you got to remember, there's always some people out there, especially some coworkers, not all of them, but some of them, that will take advantage of that.
Yeah.
We don't have to listen to him because he doesn't care. You know, we can do whatever we want. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, I'm the shift lead here. Do as I say.
JDS says, chew your food before you talk, TJ.
Now, to hell with chewing it, swallow it before you talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a dog with a bone.
And I don't think Justin will be home for another hour yet, will he?
So one of my coworkers had called out. So my manager or our manager had to call somebody from another store to fill in for him or whatever.
I see it just popped up on my news cycle. $6 trillion naval aircraft carrier sank by 100 million diesel submarine.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's not a lot of river traffic today. Nothing going on.
Yeah, not many ships are sailing around.
Well, it's getting towards they actually close the locks. It doesn't completely close shipping on the Great Lakes, but they close the locks around the end of January for maintenance until sometime in March. Hey, Donald.
What's up, Don? Hey, I meant to ask you, do you have any stickers, or are you going to get some stickers made like with your logo on there?
Me?
Yeah.
Um,
I think that would be awesome. I would totally, I would get one. I'd ask you for some if you had some.
TJ.
What's up?
Hey, Joe.
Where?
I only ate half of that second sandwich.
Okay,
did you?
I bet they're up here. Are they up here with fisheye? No, they're not with fisheye.
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna turn my camera off for a minute because I'm putting a laser sight on something you can't see.
okay.
I don't have any stickers,
Oh.
but
Fish eye does.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
I want a fish eye.
But I thought. Well, I got some of those, but I thought you had like the one with the little troll guy on it.
I have not made any other stickers. Oops.
You should make some.
I might.
Oh, that thing's pretty cool.
All right. I did a thing today.
You did
What'd
a
you do?
thing?
Well, I got hired on. I got my news back that I got hired.
Yes, sir.
So
You've ordered an A3.
I ordered an Air 3S.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
atta
There you
boy.
go. Heck yeah.
No, I clicked it. It's like it was one of those things. Like I don't really. I click. Oh,
Do it. Donate. Do it.
It wasn't a need. It was a wanted.
well,
It was
He has a need
celebrate-
for the one. Yep.
You wanted one, but you didn't need it.
little bit. I really. The other day, I flew the Mini and got some running footage of a car, and I really missed having the Phantom the other day.
East Coast Thrills said Don he wants a fisheye sticker.
I'm not going to get to go to South Florida meet up again this year because
Oh, weren't you supposed to come last year?
Because
No.
a new job.
I was never going to last year, but I thought I might go this year. I'm not going to be able to. I'm just starting a new job,
Yeah,
and
well,
I'm not going to have
oh,
my
yeah.
vacation. They're not
Holidays.
giving me my vacation.
Oh, gotcha.
They changed the years of service. It used to be you could take a gap of like 5 years and still retain your years of service, but they're not doing that. So now I'm going to have to accrue vacation time.
Starting over, right?
Yep.
That's
And-
not fair. I think I'd push human resources into saying, look, I mean,
Yeah.
I put all that time in, and you were the ones that laid me off. I didn't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It-
That's an idea.
Yeah, but
But-
the thing of it is right now he's been looking for a job for quite a while,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah, I
so
know.
you just got to be grateful for
Yep.
what's handed to you.
You gotta be grateful, and I won't be able to make it down to South Florida Drone Meetup this year, but I may, however many fisheye stickers I have left here, and I may make up some mud ball stickers and send those down there to be set on the sticker
To
table.
the south, to the
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
TJ, I'll send them to you to be responsible for putting them on the sticker table.
All right, sounds good.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
No, they're not gonna last on that sticker table. Save me one.
Oh, are you not going?
I probably won't be able to.
You know what? If I make up some stickers, I'll get your guys' address and I'll send some out.
Awesome.
Shoot, I'll even send you one of mine in a return address. Or return folder.
Yeah. And I'll do the same thing.
Stickers are just kind of, it's a way of sniffing each other's butts, I guess.
Yeah.
I haven't got these stickers.
But I guess they're nice to stick on your drone case or whatever. Which
Speaking
I'm
of
going
which-
to be. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of which, you were talking about stickers and sniffing butts. Yeah, one day I was coming from South Carolina to. This is gonna be too much information on mine. From South Carolina to New Orleans, and I had a problem with the car. So my friend, he was gonna get a hose so we could change the hose out because it was overheating.
Yep.
And my wife's sitting there, and I got to go to the bathroom, and we're on the interstate in Florida, and I'm saying, I'm going over there behind them bushes. Went behind the bushes, went to the bathroom, reached back with some toilet paper, and when I went to wipe, there was a blackberry bush that hooked the toilet paper.
Oh God.
It was not nice.
Oh my god.
Well, he brought up butts.
Here comes
Oh,
David, Birdman.
But yeah, the other day when I was chasing a truck with this little mini, I mean, I got a couple okay shots, but I was like, man, I really missed the power of the Phantom.
So did you order the S or just the 3?
The S.
Right.
Oh, you managed to change my name before I even got a chance to find where my fucking picture is.
God darn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a celebratory present to yourself for getting a job.
Well, I figure I'm going to be able to use it for video first because I'm still going to be doing video production, so I'll be able to use it. It'll still be a tool for producing video, and I'll be able to write it off on any taxes that I pay for.
But yeah, for your self-employed stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's no end to the way I'm justifying it.
Yeah. I mean, because you pay taxes on your work,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean you're going to be paying taxes on everything you earn as self-employed?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know whether yours works the same, but our income tax on our income, we're allowed to earn £14,000 in a year before we get taxed. So we only get taxed on everything over that.
You know, I'm not sure, but I'm over that.
Oh, well, yeah, I would hope so. But yeah. But it means that if we had a second job, then we will get taxed on everything because we've already got our tax-free allowance on the other job.
Right. And I will be, you know, hell. I hate
Yeah, I
that.
don't know how that works on your forms that you've got to fill in for taxes every year.
Well, the divide or the
Yeah, because ours just comes out.
my
ours
company
comes
is
out
a
automatically.
my LLC is a disregarded entity, which means that it basically comes down to I am it and it is me as far as tax purposes.
Yeah.
And
TJ,
so,
David.
have you come to terms now with the capabilities of a 3D printer?
I think so. It's still kind of a little confusing, but
It's a little
Easy.
disappointing. Like I said, you're for the detail that you want, because of how much detail there is. You've got the drone, you've got the giggles, and you've got the outline, everything. You're
yeah,
better off just getting the poker chips printed out, so they're just plain poker chips. You can have your barcode on the other side, like you said.
right.
On one side, you just leave it blank, just a circle, and then your little logo. Yeah, you get them printed out as stickers
stick it on.
and stick them on.
Yeah, my stickers are kind of big though.
Yeah, but you get smaller versions.
Yeah,
I got a smaller
I
version.
thought you were going to tell him to get all that amount of detail on a poker chip, you're going to have to print 6-inch diameter poker chips.
I don't think it'd fit on a 6-inch. I actually tried to set it up. I thought, you know what, I'll give it a try.
Yeah. And Bamboo was like, you can't do this. You can't do this. No. What are you trying to do? Pack that in.
I mean, like, I don't know, like I don't know, man. I might ask Mike to make me some up, but I mean he charges $1 per chip, so if I wanted 50 chips or whatever, I'd have to pay him $50 or whatever.
Well, I've got one of Marcus's poker chips
Yeah, that's I have
somewhere.
one too.
Yeah.
I got mine's in my pool bag, so
Mm.
You know
I
what
mean,
you need?
I've got
3D
some
printed.
marijuana. I've got some marijuana leaf poker chips, but I used they're in my golf bag because I use them as green markers.
I
It's
mean
a
that would be cool to have, like just a few to pass out sparingly, like Justin was talking about, but I don't know. I don't really need to.
Just take your logo, yeah, have that printed out as a key ring, make it into a key ring with your barcode on the back of it, right? And then you just give everybody a key ring.
Yeah, that's an idea too.
or buy a load of fridge magnet cases and just stick it inside the fridge magnet case.
Yeah,
thought you said French. I was like, what the hell is a French magnet?
a French magnet
A fridge magnet.
for like for your refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw they said French, like the country,
Hmm.
like speaking French.
So,
The other option,
What the-
TJ, 3D
French
printed
magnet.
business cards.
3D printed business cards.
They're pretty easy to make.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean 3D printing is pretty cool. I mean, you could just 3D print just about anything, so
No, you can't. Everybody says, "Oh, get a 3D printer. You can print anything you want." No, there are limits. There are things we're just not there yet. Like
yeah.
poker,
I mean,
like
hell, you
TJ's
know, like
poker chips.
Mike's 3D printed like all the characters from Alice in Wonderland and I think he did the Flintstones
Be quiet.
and did like just about like everything and anything.
You can print
Yeah,
a lot.
like printing out a $50 note is not quite there yet.
We're just
Oh,
not
yeah.
there with that yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are things you can do, things you can't do.
Yeah.
Like I said, I could have printed your logo out using the AMS, but the amount of changing between filaments, there'd be so much bloody wastage. I'd have to charge you like $9,000 per token.
Oh wow.
No, it wouldn't be that much, but there'd be a lot of wastage because you'd be chopping and changing, chopping and changing.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, that's only if you're printing one though, isn't it? If you print in a row of like a grid of about 20 of them.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of chopping and changing considering
yeah,
you want it.
But it's
How
still
many colours
all,
was it, TJ? 6, 7?
I don't know. I don't know. Probably like a few or something.
Yeah, I sent TJ just a silhouette of his logo, which would have printed on a poker chip.
I mean, like
But-
it was black and white, and I was like, I didn't really like. I mean, I wanted like some color, like some like substance to it or
Okay,
whatever.
TJ, you forgot one slight little issue. That's just your silhouette. Now, when you send that to someone else and they put it into Tinkercad or whatever, Blender, that's when they play around with the colours and change it. So you've got your different colours in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It isn't just going to be a black and white poker chip. Yeah. That's just your image that they get to play with.
Oh.
Yeah. But remember as well, because it's black and white, because there's so much detail, once you make that smaller, you're going to start losing details. You may end up with no eyes, or your nose.
Yeah.
Your nose may be on your ear.
My nose is on my ear.
Yeah, crazy things just happen.
TJ, Your nose could be on your ear, not your nose could be on your rear.
Rear.
There's just a lot. You just got way too much detail in that picture for what you want.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think Mike was saying, like, it would be hard to put my face on it. So probably just spell out, like, just giggles on one side or whatever. And then,
I'd probably get your face on it, but like I said, it'd be with one colour, unfortunately. So
because you
silhouette.
see how Mike did his. He just had, like, a little, like, train, like, looking thing on
But
his. Because his
with
was, like, purple,
yours,
green.
yeah, just take your face, right, and make it like a coin.
Oh, like they have on the presidents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So-
you
and
have
what-
underneath TJ Giggles.
Yeah,
Or
that could be
Giggles
an
TV,
idea.
whatever you want.
Yeah, make it into a quarter or something like that, or
A quarter.
Dime.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know which is your biggest coin.
I don't know.
$10.
That might be something.
Yes, if you
Maybe,
still
maybe
have
I'll
$50.
something to think about in the future or something.
Never put off to tomorrow what you should be doing today.
Yeah, true.
Because you know what happens is when you put things off, you think about it, you don't ever think about it again.
Yeah,
Until all of a sudden you say, I probably should have done that.
I probably should have done that. I could still do it, but I just don't feel like doing it right now.
Yeah.
I wish I had all the money in the world just so I could buy, like, myself a 3D printer and then just do it myself.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
TJ,
David,
you really think you can do 3D printing?
I don't know. Maybe if I read up on it and, like, watch some videos or whatever.
I don't think, TJ, you have the patience for 3D printing.
Yeah, I probably would lose my shit and just go and just throw the thing, like, across the room. Like, damn it! Because I
TJ,
do
what-
tend to get I do tend to get frustrated at times when I'm working on a project at the house or something. Like, I was fixing the sliding glass door, the screen part of it, and I got mad, started tearing the shit apart and just
We all do that.
yeah.
You know what the worst bit is? When you get really angry trying to hammer a nail in and the fucking thing won't go in, and then you get angry, you go, bang, miss
Yeah.
it, hit your fucking hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh Lord, I did that once.
Only once, lucky you.
No, that almost cost me my finger. That's how
So,
bad I hit it.
appreciate it. It was longer before, but then I just, like, fucking trimmed the shit. Yeah.
Just effing.
No, like, it was, like, long, so I just, like, trimmed it and then yeah, it's better. But I'm gonna try to let it, like, grow longer just so I could do, like, the handlebars.
He's doing the monkey
Yeah.
tail. Do the monkey tail.
Let's see what happens. You got a new kid in there?
Yeah. No, he called out.
Yeah, you have like a big family.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the young kid is also here.
No, 0 kids. No, the kid that's working in there now. He's from another store. Yeah. All right, man.
So you reminded me. I'm at Mandeville doing the senior pictures today for the 4 seniors. And it's right at the time where between class periods. So the students are coming in and out, and I'm sitting there on a chair. And
All right, guys.
There's
I'll
2
see
guys-
y'all in the morning.
Okay.
these 2 guys
TJ,
come walking through.
Hey, TJ.
and then the girl comes walking behind him and catches a finger on a fingernail on the door. She goes,
Ouch.
"Mother effer!" Like this. I looked at her. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Joe." I said, "I'm gonna see y'all in a whole new light."
Well, the sad part of it is that, in my estimation, young people today are not that much different than we are, but they're much more liberal in their actions.
Mother effer.
Mhm.
Yeah, come out quick. Come out of her mouth quick.
In her defense, it probably fucking hurt.
Yeah, she was looking at her finger. "Mother, what?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Joe." I said, "Okay." Okay.
You know what? I wish Shutterstock and piss off buying everybody's images.
Yeah, they gotta be a way to adjust this damn thing. I was told using one of these sites is completely different, and it looks different.
There it is. Okay, good. I was afraid I had lost some footage.
Yeah.
Found it.
Gee.
Okay.
That did not help.
Agency sent me a script earlier today, and I thought it was going to be just a stock footage type edit. I'm like, it's going to be really hard to find stock footage of all these things that you're looking at. So I was thinking about that we could shoot it. Oh, in that case, it's ambitious in a different way. He only runs around the commercial for a week. I'm like, just the shoot's going to cost you $600. It's like,
Hello, Rod.
Hello.
All right.
Good evening.
So Joe, you know the 04 air unit is coming. Not that it means much to you because you don't have FPV drones.
Right.
But the interesting part is all of the drones that I have built, the front end, well, the front end of two of them is made out of TPU. And the third one, which is the one that I just built that was green, oh shit.
TPU, is that toilet paper? Ew.
Yeah, something like that. Hell with it.
You can't see it.
Yeah, I know. XSplit. The whole background thing is sometimes
I get
screwed.
something polyurethane.
There we go. There. Now you can see it. So one of the things he sends with this frame is instead of having little inserts there in the side, which is what I did on the first one that was green, I actually used the inserts that go in there that use the screws for the DJI camera. Well, this one just wraps around the camera and then mounts on a post that goes through. So you can still just like rotate it up and down. So the reason that's important is on the 04, they freaking changed where the screw holes were in the camera. It's the same width,
Right.
but instead of the
two screws kind of be in the center. The two screws are on the outside edge. So none of the frames, and actually I can kind of probably kind of show you. So see those? That's the standard sort of mount for
Right.
the side mount for the DJI O3 camera. Well, they moved those screws further apart. So none of the frames that are like this will work. You won't be able, even though it's the same width, and it would fit in, the width would fit in there because the screw holes are different. You got to come up with a different mounting system. But with this setup, then I could just reprint this TPU to whatever size I need it to be. It attaches to, you can kind of see it there, the post for the frame. And then it just rotates. It just rotates on that's how you adjust the camera. But literally, so this frame will be able to fit the 04 area in it simply because of how that works on the camera stuff.
That makes sense.
So literally the 3 drones that I've built can all handle the 04.
Oh, great.
The 3 drones that I bought as binding flies can't. Unless the manufacturers release a sort of a new aluminum front end. Or if somebody comes up with you could invent sort of a little flat piece of aluminum so that you can screw the 2 screws into the new screw holes and then put screws into kind of the existing. So you could come up with some. So I don't know, Start RC or somebody may come up with a little aluminum adapter kind of thing.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David, you bastard.
We just
Oh,
gotta
by the
keep
way,
it.
David,
Not bastard, it's bastard.
Magtech really talked about it, Randy. So the actual width of the camera is going to still be 20 millimeters. The depth is actually going to be deeper. The only thing that matters the most is the width. Because obviously if it was even wider, then the frame would have to be wider. So in this case, because the frame's not wider and I'm using TPU to hold the camera, I can, do whatever with that TPU to make that 04 camera fit then. So literally I'll be able to take 3 of my drones and put the 04 in it when it comes out sometime early next year. And I made a small change on this drone today. Not the, I pressed turn it off. Anyways, I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can see the screws or not, but the screws are now green. And,
Hi, Jim.
And so are the support post. The green screws and the support post came in today. So
That looks cool.
Okay.
So I'm color matching some of the components. And when I build this one, come on, camera. This one, it'll all be red with red posts and red screws. So it'll look nice. I get plans for the green one. i.e. I'm probably not keeping it. As in, I'm going to give it to some.
I've never had a red dot as a sight. It looks like it's shooting. It'd be too. It looked like it'd be too low.
Well, you still got to adjust the sights.
Yeah, it's going to be high.
It's set higher than the regular sights.
It's set the distance between the center of the barrel and the center of the sight. It'll be that high, so it'll be about half to 3/4 of an inch
higher than the sight.
Yeah, higher than the sight, above the sight.
That's what it is. It's badass, though, I'll tell you.
Oh, I just saw, Dominic, where you mentioned that Lloyd won't be going on because of the storms. I'm starting to get the edges of them here, and the storms are going from south to north. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and then really slow from west to east. And he's to the southwest of me. So it's I'm gonna get those same storms coming through a little bit later.
Okay. Well, you take care as well, Don.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go outside and hold up umbrellas and shit and see what happens.
I think you should go
Yeah.
fly a kite.
That'd be an
Yeah.
easy video to put on.
Come on, you
Let's-
got to be Ben Franklin. Fly
let's-
the kite.
Go
I love a good storm.
fly a kite.
Okay.
Let go.
Oh, remember you got to
Fly a
attach the screw. You got to attach the key to it.
Yep.
Hey, you go flying a kite out there, you'll be chitty chitty bang banging.
It depends. Kite has to be higher than the highest thing.
Nope.
Lightning still
Not always.
tends to, yeah. Depends on
It
the
tends to.
depends on the electromagnetic field that you generate.
Yeah, the
Like the Ranger got hit 7
Yeah.
times.
It's-
His body electronics must have matched lightning pretty damn well.
well, you don't just have a single thread of electrons coming down. It's more like a bubbling surface of electrons that
Yeah.
Yep.
or negative charge. And so if
And
you
now-
get close enough
bubbles.
to any one of those little bubbles,
Mm.
From
of
what
electrons.
I've
So it
from what
actually
I've
goes
seen is
upwards.
people's hair will rise, and the reason the hair rises is because it's the electrons going up to
Yep.
meet it.
Yeah.
yeah, lightning strikes from the ground to the sky, not the other way around. People think
Yep.
it comes from the
Exactly,
sky,
yep.
but you strike from the ground to the cloud.
Yep.
So it's actually ground to cloud lightning, not cloud to ground lightning.
Yep.
This has been
That
science
hurt.
talk.
So
I
how
like
does
when we
sheet
do
lightning
science
work
talk.
then?
Well, now you're a science guy.
Donald, now you have to explain how sheet lightning works, because that just goes across the sky.
Motherfreaker.
That's cloud to cloud.
No. He said all lightning goes from the ground.
And I'll tell y'all something never to do. Never get the tip of your finger caught in the slide. Motherfreaker, that hurts. I'm talking about that girl. I did it too.
Was an
Mm.
I
omen.
mean,
It was an omen, Joe.
oh, it hurts. God darn it. I was racking and it slipped. And that sucker caught the tip of my finger. Itch.
Oh, and David, I was going to tell you, it's okay. You can keep bitching about Windows 11 and Copilot.
Hey,
It's
Joe,
the only way our dev team's ever going to make things better.
Yes, sir.
So
East Coast Thrills, it says, anybody seen update on the tropical storm? I'm still he's still on the road driving.
it's going to
And I think
It's
Joe.
gonna be a-
Anybody
it's-
knows you would.
It is a tropical storm and it will be coming this way, but it's supposed to be hitting wind shear, cold waters, and never get above a tropical storm. But it's gonna come to Louisiana. It's coming this way.
Louisiana, not
It
Southern
may
Florida.
even be a tropical depression by the time it comes on shore.
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna get a storm at least. But it's gonna be like, I think Saturday next week.
Yeah, don't worry about tropical depression.
I.e., not that big a deal for the most part.
Well, let me tell you about tropical storms in South Louisiana. Just as bad because of the flooding.
Depends on how much rain it brings with it.
And we've had tropical storms do more damage than hurricanes.
The one that's hit Spain's a storm.
The one that's hitting Spain just won't fuck off.
Yeah.
As the Spanish people have found out. There's something seriously wrong there, because that is just spinning and coming back and coming back and coming back.
See how long it takes for that thing to turn off. I don't know if I like it yet.
I used to have on my gun, right below the barrel, attached to the front of the trigger
A red
guard,
dot.
a laser. And so back on the handle, you had a button back here. You just hit it with your little finger and it turned the laser on.
Yeah, this is a sight that goes on the top, and when you look through it, it's got a red dot with a circle and a dot. It shows you where you're supposed to be.
Okay. So it's doing range testing too.
Well, it says it's set from the factory at 33 yards. So that's why I'm saying it looks like I'd be going low.
Mhm.
It just looks like when I look through it, it looks like it's just too freaking high.
Well,
Well,
one thing about having the printer, Joe,
33 yards is a hell of a shot.
Yeah, no, it just looks too high to me.
and I end up keep making new parts, Joe.
Yeah.
I took one piece off of one print and something else off another print and combined it into what I needed. They have this flight controller has an external USB that you can connect to it. Solder the wire to the board kind of thing, which I need because the USB is behind the frame. But the thing that he had put it on got in the way of the antenna. I'm like, oh. So what I ended up doing was there's the USB part. So I cut that off of the big print, and then let me see if I can get it there. So there's the part that attaches to the post, the support post. So I cut that off of one of the things. So this is that top TPU mount, and it's the one that has those little things that sit on the post. So I cut one piece off of one thing and another piece off another thing and combined it to make something that I can use. So that I can actually put this dumb external USB-C thing where the hell I want to put it. I think I want to put it right there. Because then yeah, I can get to it on the ass end of the drone. And it's pointed down. And based on everything I got in that area on the other one, I got lots of room back there to mess with. So just kind of interesting the things that you end up making for your FPV stuff. But I can attach this thing kind of anywhere. Any of the other support posts I could use. But now I have a little part that will allow me to some flexibility on where the hell I put that thing. Put the flight controller in, and the GP side of the GPS, side of the ELRS, since I have one. Trying to remember if I get some more. I think I got some more receivers coming in. I try to keep like 2 in stock. If you're going to build, you need lots of extra parts.
Yeah.
Of everything. Especially the electronics, because the electronics, it's all made cheap and it could fry in an instant. But goddamn, is this drone fun?
Sounds it.
It's just quick, very quick. 0 to 60 at like second and a half, maybe. I don't know. You could just feel it. which is why my reaction yesterday at the end of that, where I went, hot damn, because that flight just felt really good. And actually, the motors came in today too. Although I had another set of these motors, but now I have spare set of the motors since I get these motors on.
Awesome.
Well, actually, I could use these motors on 4 drones. So spares are good in this case. If I rip my domain apart again, I can't find those motors with the right bell housing on it. So I'd have to switch over to these X Novas, which is why I bought them in the first, these X Novas in the first place as spares, because I only found one set of the motors of the GEP RC motors. So, which bloody screws did I use for the flight controller? I actually used some that I had in my kit instead of using the ones that came with the freaking, because they were too long. Okay. I don't even think those come with, no, those come with the flight controller, not with the frame mount. So literally about the only hardware I get for the frame are the support post and the screws. That's it. Obviously the carbon fiber. Although he does send you a mostly complete set of TPU. But in this case, I'm doing this one in a different color, so I printed everything. It came out looking pretty nice. The other thing I'm trying to figure out is where I can put some LEDs on this one. I couldn't figure out where to put LEDs on the green one. I had some ideas and then gave up on it. And that's probably what I'll end up doing this time. There's 2 flat spots on the bottom where I could stick 2 LED bars. And the arms are just too narrow and too short to wrap LEDs around the outside part of the frame. I'd need like 2mm LED parts. And I have the smallest one I got is 4. I think this frame's 2.5mm. Three millimeter, 2.5 to 3. 4 would be too big.
Yeah, I
So.
think Amazon getting this back. I don't think I'll keep it.
No?
Amazon's getting this back.
Yeah.
One of my batteries. The battery slowed up and one of the cells, I think, pretty much died. It would charge up, but as soon as I take off, it's like it would lose half the battery. I'd go from like 4 volts to like 2.7 volts as soon as I take off. Gotta love Amazon's return policy.
Yeah, I love it. See, it makes it look badass, but I don't need it technically.
The beauty of
Yes.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Get what you want, try it. If you don't like it, send it back.
Yeah, $149.
You see,
I don't know if I need a $149 site.
What's
this
it
is my
do for
problem.
you?
Hot Rod.
It's just it's a red dot that when you're aiming in, the red dots, you see the red dot, so it shows you on the subject. But it doesn't shoot the red dot out. It's just in the sight to show you where it's at.
For the camera?
No, this is for new 9mm I got.
Oh, got it.
And Hot Rod.
Yeah, I would think you'd want something like that.
Hot
Yeah,
Rod, you are my
I don't
problem
need
with
it, though.
Amazon.
What's that, David?
I said, you are my fucking problem with Amazon. Because you send it back and then I go and fucking buy it and they send me a second-hand piece of crap.
That's Amazon's problem, not mine. If it goes through Amazon Renewed, then they certify it. But you have to look at who's selling it and make sure that it's Amazon renewed and not some other Yahoo place. I got a great big Sony Bluetooth speaker through Amazon renewed. Had it
Awesome.
2 years. Got it for like half price. They work great. I got no complaints. But that one was from Amazon renewed, not some other Yahoo in there.
It just feels awkward looking through it because it moves. It moves and it's like it looks like it's too high, and you know I tried to adjust it a little bit to see if I can get it closer to the site, and it don't look like it's getting closer to the site to me. So what's going to have to happen?
Wouldn't
is I'm
it
gonna have to
replace
keep it.
wouldn't it replace the site?
Yeah, it does replace the site, but I'm saying it floats. So if you cock your hand a little bit one way or the other, it's floating like that on you. So it's kind of freaky looking. Something a whole new thing to get used to. I'd have to go out there and
Wow,
I've never seen
one do that. They're normally fixed.
Yeah, this is it's a new style, the red dot sites. It's called a reflux site. Reflex site.
Wonder what the advantage of it is with the dot moving around.
Well, if you got it zeroed, wherever that dot's at, you're gonna hit. But if you're not looking, this is what throwing me. If you're not using proper sight from the back and you're moving around trying to use your head to get that dot on the sight, you ain't gonna hit it anyway.
Right.
You know, so it's like it seems to me like it'd be a distraction. I think I'd rather have $149 back.
I think I'd rather have the old style.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can put my old one back on.
Is it a laser sight?
No, it's just a regular. It's a regular sight.
I don't know. Most people just get the laser sight, especially for like a pistol. Because whatever you're aiming at is probably pretty close range, so the laser should work well.
This is supposed to give you a better view of it. So
maybe it does.
They're in there for a reason.
It's like FPV. Some people can do it, some people can't.
Talking me around.
You can. That's okay. It is what it is.
Little fuckers are emptying the cupboards now.
What, you let the neighbors in, or you let the roaches in, and they're emptying the cupboards? Or you let the birds out, and the birds are flying around.
Yeah, Hot Rod, look at my picture.
Hey.
On my background.
Yeah.
He actually unplugged the USB cable, lowered it down, and climbed down it to get my sandwich.
that's badass.
That's a smart bird, damn it.
Dun, 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 dun,
You should submit him to the Guinness Book of World Records as being the smartest bird.
It'll be fucking something if
Your mission if you accept it.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible, right?
Yeah.
Look at that happy baby.
This tape will self-destruct in 20 seconds.
Oh, David, I did read an article today talking about what you were talking about with Copilot.
Yeah.
So apparently it may get renamed to Windows Intelligence since Apple came out with theirs and called theirs Apple Intelligence.
Right. They're going to call it Windows Intelligent. Well, that's one thing I'm going to get them on trade description.
I'm surprised they got away with Copilot because that's a sat-nav system.
You do realize Windows is not trademarked because you can't trademark Windows.
Yeah.
So there are some advantages to using names that are common. You can't trademark them, but nobody can trademark it against you either. So
That being said.
Hey, Dominic.
But technically, Android could just launch the next version and call it Android Windows.
Hi, Lance.
Yeah, they could.
So hey, Rod, I bought one of those external hard drive plug-in things that I haven't even opened yet, that we talked about a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Do I just plug it in USB right into my computer, drop a hard drive in there, and it reads right away?
Yeah, you get one
Yeah.
of those external ones that you can plug a drive into.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you do.
Okay.
What kind of drives does it take? Does it support?
I think 3.5 and 5 1/4. Is that what you were asking me?
Okay, so it's got the SATA connector.
I believe so. Like I said,
Yeah.
I haven't even. It was one that
SATA
that
drives.
we looked. It's one that we looked at.
Yeah. Those work great. I keep
Okay.
it around in case I ever need to help somebody who's got some old drives around. I can grab that thing, plug it into USB, pull the drive out of whatever, and go
I've had one of them
salvage
for-
the files off from the drive for them.
I've had one of them for about 30 years.
Yeah, they've been around
And I-
forever.
I have a 2 terabyte that hasn't even been opened yet, so I can just use that as a drive. I mean, I can start saving stuff. to that.
Yeah. You could plug that 2 terabyte into that device and then into the USB, and then just show up like a drive.
Yeah, cool.
That be how it works.
Are you flying your Avata at all, or do you just do the FPVs now?
Ironically, I flew the Avata Sunday. I was showing it to a newbie. So I use
you
it,
have
but
your-
mostly for demonstration.
Yeah, you have the OG, not the 2.
I have both.
Okay.
I kept it a secret. I got the 2 the day it came out. I just didn't tell anybody.
Yeah. And it's a
Mainly
nice little.
because I didn't want to be honest, I didn't really give a shit about the drone. I just wanted the goggles.
Yeah, those goggles. I love
The
the
drone
anti-fog.
was a nice come along kind of thing.
Yeah, the defog is nice. It cools you right down. It's amazing.
They just fit better on the face.
Yeah. And I had the goggles too, so I had to plug my phone in. And it was they were better goggles than the Integra, but it was just a hassle to do that. Wire hanging from your head.
Yeah, because of remote ID.
Yep.
Which I discovered on Sunday when I was showing off the Avata, because I pulled the Avata out and pulled the motion controller out. It was like,
Yeah.
hey, the motors won't start. What's up? Yeah. I was like, huh. So I went and turned the goggles on. And then I realized later, oh, shit, remote ID is coming from the goggles. So you got to have the
Yeah.
goggles.
Yeah.
You can't fly it with just the motion controller and the Avata. You got to have the
Yeah.
goggles on.
You can't do that anyway. There's no transmitter in the motion controller or the remote control.
Well,
for-
yeah, that's a good
that
point.
too.
That too. It all goes through the goggles.
It all goes through the goggles.
Yeah. Anyways, I forgot that on Sunday morning, so. But I turned the goggles on. It all worked. I was fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So am I gonna install it like I did before? Or am I gonna try to go and do it that way? Which actually makes the USB-C thing a non-issue.
And do you have the Neo?
No. No point to the Neo for me.
Making a lot of sense tonight, Donald.
Yeah,
Put your threat aside, huh?
there's
Who's got the baby?
Donald.
No, it's not baby, it's just Donald talking.
Yeah.
I thought his daughter moved out. Not yet.
No, they just moved in.
Oh, it was the other way. They just-
You know, Donald, I thought the goal as a parent was to get your kids out of the house.
Not bring more kids.
I don't know.
Yep.
This one's kind of worth having around.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I kind of missed the one I don't have right now.
You know, my daughter's 20 and my wife really misses her, and I miss her as well. It's like, she's only been out 2 years now, and it's like we love having her come home for Thanksgiving and, extended holidays.
Of course, your checkbook doesn't miss her.
Yeah, but she's worth it. Although
And there's other things.
She's soaking us with college tuition, so it'd be better to have her living at home and working.
Right, you grandparents. Why is it to your own kids when they ask for something, it's like, no, you gotta learn. Money don't grow on trees, but when it comes to your grandkids, certainly have it.
Yeah, because that's
Why?
their parents' job, not yours.
Because we miss our kids when they were just little, and then we get another shout at it, and we say, her gets anything her ask Grandpa for, just ask me. I'll get it for you.
Fortunately, at that age, you don't understand the word they're saying.
Mhm.
Might be a good job, actually.
What she's really saying is, shut up, you old fogey, and get me a milkshake.
She's saying, I'm going to have all your money pretty soon.
I didn't bring you in here to be a table. If you're not going to play with me, if you're going to just drink your milk, I just take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what you did? You see what you did? You see what
Now that milk she got in are going to come back to you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm your
Yeah, I think it's TJ laughing with the milk again.
I'll shake her and take her back to her mama.
Yeah, she'll explode.
We don't want flashbacks of that one, thanks.
See, I'm too old to be chasing your milk bottle around this floor. Yeah. Yeah. You are a terrible burden. You know that? You are a horrible, horrible burden.
You better hope she doesn't have a photographic memory like Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah, she'll know what a joke is.
Now, when she's older and she starts getting you running around going, hi, I remember what you said. Chase me, you little fucker.
You called me a burden.
And I'll say, obviously, I was joking. Check your memories and you'll know.
That's not how blackmail works. Yeah, because I watched Young Sheldon the other night about the brisket.
Oh, yeah, the recipe.
Yeah, he remembers it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen the spin-off yet? Mandy and I forgot what his name is now.
Mandy
George.
and what?
Mandy and George, or is it George and Mandy?
George and whatever. Yeah. They haven't seen it yet.
His sister's called Missy.
Yeah, but it's George and his girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Well, the young girl that he.
It's his first marriage.
Yeah.
Is that before he gets the tire place?
Way
Think
before. That's funny how that's spinning off of that show.
I like how he did the he got himself baptized just to kiss the girl.
Well, Joe, that TPU is so tight on that USB-C connector. I think the only way I'm going to get it back out is to cut the TPU. It's that bloody tight. I can't seem to push the board back out.
I must admit the title's getting very close to George and Mildred.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Great show.
Okay, I took it off. I didn't like it. I ain't even giving it a chance. I don't like it that much. I'm old school. I know how to shoot old school, and guess what? I don't need to change. No, don't you even thought. The pound right down the street.
Leave her alone.
See this hammer? This hammer got to be right on that table. Come here. Come on. You want? You got other dish. Just wait. Let me put all this away.
Oh my gosh, that girl was not happy that I put her down.
God, it sounded like murder.
Yeah.
Bad grandpa.
She's in there sitting right next to her mama, but her mom is not grandpa.
Yep, it makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Lily was acting up last night at the house, and she went up to her mama, handed her the phone. It said, "Call Papa." She wanted to talk to me. As soon as she got on, I said, "You called me because you love me?" No.
We got some shit we need to settle.
Man,
You're just not going to concede that point to you, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you. But the way she does it, I'm gonna have to video it one day really good. The way she does it, I said, I'll say, "Well, you love me?" And she'll make a face and go, "No." And then before I could say anything, she's got a little half smile like, here you go. She knows what she's doing.
She's got your number, buddy.
Oh, I'm lost. I'm lost. Like I said, she hasn't been over in almost a week and a half now. And I saw her one time in between, and I'm missing her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God darn it, I can't tell my daughter that.
Yep.
Hell no,
Each-
she'd be dropping her off all the time.
I know.
Each of the kids are different. You have one that is quiet but still kind of sweet. The other one, he gets up in the morning and he can have either an attitude or he's on super happy and good morning hugs, getting off the bus hugs.
The bad
He's a
news
hugger.
for Joe is he
Well,
said
the thing
that on a
of
live
it
stream.
is that, Don, you've got two boys and one little baby girl, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the boys are definitely going to be different than the little girl.
Uh-huh. And she is my birthday
Just
present.
slightly.
She was my birthday present too, so.
Yeah, it was like that with me. I was the extrovert, and my brother Jared is the introvert.
Quincy Jones died.
Yeah, I read about that.
Quincy Jones?
Yeah.
Frankie, where are you? Oh,
92,
91.
91 or 92.
I thought they said 98 just now. You're probably right, though.
Yeah, I think it was 91.
That's the singer, isn't it?
Producer
Movie
mainly.
producer.
Well,
Music.
Huh?
Yeah.
Jazz musician.
Yeah.
No, movie
Movie.
music producer.
Yeah. We Are the World, right?
Famous for Michael Jackson.
Yeah. But wasn't Quincy Jones also, wasn't he the main driver behind We Are the World?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. We are the world.
Did he pass away today?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
no.
Did not hear that.
he's done.
Yes, it was last night. By
He
the
was
way.
like 90-some years old, wasn't he?
Yeah.
91, according to the article I read this morning.
That was one off.
I think we'd all be lucky if we made it to 91.
Yeah, 91. Shit.
My mother-in-law is 96. Her brother is 104.
Holy shit.
And they could get around better than me. And she lives in an assisted living place, and about 4 city blocks from her is a Rouse's grocery store. And whenever she wants to go to grocery, she just goes.
Yeah.
Goes to the grocery, and she's got a little cart she drags with her, gets her groceries, drags it all the way back.
Oh, good.
There's a nice healthy breeze outside today.
Okay.
Problem with
Okay,
putting
that looked
it
better.
there.
Well, I can tell the pollen count's up.
Hey, Tim.
Because I've been coughing and blowing my nose all day.
You've got COVID 2024.
So did you order it with the RC2?
Yes.
Good.
Good choice.
Good choice, Don.
Well done.
Wait.
Yeah.
Do you mean the RC2 or the RC as well?
Ah,
What was the
Yeah,
question
the
about the RC?
RC2 as well.
Yeah, I think
I
it
say
include,
number. I
yeah,
say
I
number.
think it does include an RC.
Yeah, I know, but you've got the RCN2
The one with the screen.
or the RC2 that has a built-in screen.
I
He's
say
messing with
number
it. Look at him. Look at those eyes. He's messing.
Yeah, I know.
2.
You can hear it in his voice.
My favorite customer.
But the best way
The money
to
he
deal
paid
with it,
yesterday, I could go buy one myself.
the best way to deal with it is act as though he isn't.
Yeah.
Falls flat.
Play
Easy
along
going.
with it.
Yeah.
It's like when Paul says, "Should I buy it?" You say, "Yeah, go ahead." Just go ahead and buy it. Buy it. Buy 2 of them.
Yeah. 3, 4,
He
5 of them.
bought 4. He bought 4. Well, it was
I
a
think I
good
need
theory. I took him off and went back to normal. I like it the other way.
Like I said, gotta love Amazon. Especially when you have FPV parts that keep breaking.
Amazon sucks. Keep sending me your second-hand stuff.
I don't think you're building FPV drones, so you don't have to worry about it. Of course, they could pull the ICs off the board and put it on some other board that they send to you and break.
Surprise.
So, yeah, maybe. Could be right.
I reckon everything that comes back into that warehouse are like, how can we get this to David?
Okay, I found on my to-do list a note that says
Manson still got sunshine out there out the West Coast.
Oh,
Beautiful, but windy. It rained like crazy coming in this morning. I went walking at 4:30 in the morning, and it was our Seattle mist. So I walked for the hour and I barely got wet, but it rained the whole time. And then I drove in and it just started to pour. It rained hard all day till about noon, and then it got nice. In fact, my fifth period kids got to go outside and take pictures, so we did fall colors today. They were able to get outside, but it was super windy and they were kind of cold. It's too cold to be out here. Well, hurry up, take your pictures.
Yeah.
Tell them, I'm sorry, but in the real world, you don't get the option.
Nope. Wear a coat.
Yeah.
Don't come to school with a t-shirt and pajamas or t-shirt and shorts.
Rondo, what's got to go on your to-do list?
I don't know what it is. It looks like I must have been pocket typing or something. I got sup and low, SUP ampersand LO, and then one is a note that I did do, which was to renew email, and then I have another one that says relax. Okay.
Sup and low.
Sup and low and relax. I have no idea how I got on my to-do list. That was her.
Was it?
Okie dokie, Smokey.
Because low could be hello.
Yeah, sup and low might be what's up, hello.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Some kid is out selling lemonade. You got to be kidding me. Those lemonade stands. And she's all wrapped up in a blanket. You're not going to sell.
What's the temperature like there, Lance?
It is 54.
And she's selling lemonade? Oh my God.
Yep.
That's a normal temperature.
You think she would sell hot chocolate?
That's 12 degrees. So. That's warm.
It might be hot lemonade.
I had to do a double take when I saw that. I thought, what?
We've had that temperature for the past couple of weeks. As our highest temperature of the day.
Just think, Mark, if she was trying to do that in the UK, the council will be there, be like, "You got a
where's your license?"
They do that here too.
You got your food hygiene rating?
Some towns will do that to kids here.
Oh dear.
Street trader's license? Oh, you're screwed, lady. You're going down.
I think I saw on the golf, one of the YouTube golf channels, Bryson DeChambeau and somebody else were playing golf, and one of the back gardens backing onto the golf course had a a kiddie's lemonade stand in it, so they went over and bought some lemonade before they carried on playing.
Cheaper than probably what the golf course was selling crap for.
Yeah, more than likely.
By a
But
ton, probably.
the Shambo can afford it. He's
Yeah.
got more than enough money.
What did you think of him, Mark, when he went from a big, bulky, hitting the ball 400 yards to
Yeah.
the last couple of seasons, he slimmed down and can
Yeah.
barely drive it 2 or 320.
Oh, he can still get it up there.
That's what she
But
said.
boy, he sure changed
What?
his physique in a year, didn't he?
Yeah. What gets me is the way he works out all the maths on it and everything. And every one of his golf shafts are the same size. So that he works just purely on the same head speed, but different lofts.
Yeah, you gotta have consistent head speed.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you
Norm-
do. If
normally
you
as-
go too fast, it's going to be over quick.
Well, yeah, there's that, yeah. But normally on a set of golf irons, the shaft gets about half an inch to 3/4 of an inch shorter
Oh, you can't
the
just
lower
work the
you get down.
Yeah, you can't just work the shaft.
No.
The older you get, the shorter it gets. You're right.
Yeah.
See? AI. Pile of shit.
And the older you get, the more flex you need in the shaft as well. Well, you don't need it, but you get it anyway.
So it bends around the shoulders better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, you guys are talking dirty.
Hey, what's going on with that 7-Eleven? My gosh, what's this neighborhood coming to? Just see this, they're clearing out that 7-Eleven.
Getting ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, probably they're going to board up the windows.
Yeah.
That is weird.
I hope there's not a bunch of violence tomorrow.
There better not be. Trump just needs to keep his mouth shut and we'll be fine.
Just send them over here. We'll fire fireworks at them.
Hello. About what?
Okay. Joe, Lance, Mark, all three of you, go to the corner, face the wall, think about what you've done.
All I
I'm
mentioned,
talking about an election.
I mentioned Guy Fawkes. Nothing to do with anything else.
Go political, pack it in.
Oh, freedom of speech.
We've scrapped your First Amendment for 48 hours.
No, ain't happening.
Kamala,
I'll put-
Kamala will admit
I'll put
defeat.
I'll put the hat on.
Kamala will admit defeat.
I'll tell you what, Joe, you put the hat on.
I don't know.
You got it on yet?
Yeah. Well, I've got my camera on. Oh,
The way you're the way you're
it's
That's
way
why I
over there. I'm
said-
not going to get it.
Yeah, that's why I said put the hat on.
Yeah, I figured it was something like that.
the way your elections go, you won't know who's won until about the 15th dispute on the counting.
They
That's
might
not
know.
what we're hearing. Well, here it's gonna be over with at night.
I'm just hoping that Trump supporters didn't take him seriously when he said, "Don't forget to vote on January the 5th." Because that may cause a problem. But joking aside, just accept the fucking result and be done with it.
Good point.
Yeah, Kamala's gonna have to.
Yeah.
Hey, home sweet home.
Okay. Started the return. It's done.
Yeah,
I
one
don't know,
of
it's
the big
gonna-
news articles today was the New York.
Paul, not political. Don't talk political. No,
New
no,
York
no, no,
police-
no, 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 no.
Listen to me. New York police raided a house where the guy had a pet squirrel and a pet some other kind of a
Raccoon.
Yeah,
That was a couple of days ago, and they
Couple
killed.
days ago.
Yeah, they put them down.
They
Yeah,
euthanized
we
him.
just discussed that about 3 days ago.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It is. It's crazy.
I can understand what they're saying. You're not supposed to keep them as pets, but if they're not going back into the wild, and he's going to look after them for the rest of his life, and he's going to treat them fairly, and give them everything they need, give them the vet bills and that, then he should be allowed.
Yeah, because he had vet records for both of them, and wasn't any issues.
Yeah, come here. That's not right here. Let me get-
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they can be dickheads.
That's how it works. You'll always get one fucking job worth.
There you go. It's a good girl. There you go. Good job.
Right.
The part is the people that did that will run around and probably brag about it.
Well, they sent they had a SWAT team there, 5 police officers.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
they-
I heard you.
just in case the squirrel and the raccoon barricaded themselves in.
Yeah, poor little raccoon. poor
Bug
little
off!
squirrel.
We're hibernating.
Okay, fellas. Well, hey, I'm gonna get going. I just walked in. I've got some things I've got to do around the house.
Okay, Lance, you go do your husbandly duties.
Yes, I will. Thinking about flying the Air 2S with the Sphere on it. Right out back, but it's too windy. So I
like the
probably
Sphere.
won't.
When we said husbandly duty, we meant make your wife a nice meal.
That's better.
There you go. That's if she wanted me to cook, that would require a lot of effort.
Yeah, if she wanted you to cook, there'd be money on the side to get a takeaway.
Yeah, the Sphere's kind of cool. I like it. I have it. Haven't used it in a long time, but I have it.
Yep. Okay, guys. Hey, have a good evening.
You
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
Lance.
Yeah,
Catch you later, man.
Lance.
Okay,
We're,
bye.
we're probably not going to be on too much longer because it's kind of dwindled down.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and
Are you
If
sure
Lloyd-
you don't want to hang around and hear me curse at this AI fucking software?
if Lloyd's not going on, I don't think I'm going to
Yeah.
bother staying up to watch Drone Nation either. I might have an early night.
So I think what David's saying is the AI developers need to come to his apartment and use him to train an AI
there you
because
go.
he doesn't
No,
really like
they need to
AI.
come-
So if it's his
No.
AI, he might like it.
No, Hot Rod. They can come to my apartment, right, and sit here and explain to me why the fucking hell I ask it to take out the background and it takes out everything. Right?
Yeah, I know.
Just a black and white picture. Leave the black stuff, take the white stuff out. Ah!
Hmm.
I need it to leave
Maybe he thought the black stuff was the background, and because the screen's white, it left the foreground as being
No,
one.
because once it takes the background out, it puts some little grey squares in. Grey and white squares.
Yeah.
But it's having none of that for some reason. So I may have to just give up.
The treat.
David,
Well,
as a
just
guy
tell
who's
it,
been in
take
this
out
industry
everything that's white.
for like 30 years, and I keep seeing the same developer kinds of mistakes.
Yeah, look.
You know who I blame? I blame the colleges because they're not training them right.
I blame the colleges as well. Like when I went to college on computer programming, by the second week, all right, I was like, wait up, you want us all to train because we're going to need fucking millions of programmers for the Millennium Bug. It ain't going to happen.
And all they do is teach you basic.
No, I told them. I said the Millennium Bug won't happen. The teacher asked me to leave the classroom. Can I just say, I was right? Again.
Mm-hmm.
Bet the teacher won't admit it, though, will he?
They don't teach them to think. They just teach them to follow
Okay,
little
everybody, I'm
patterns.
gonna shut her down.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Take care. We'll see you in the
Later.
morning.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Laters.